Scarecrows want revenge. When Alice and Mark bought the old farmhouse in rural Maine, they were captivated by the sprawling fields and the solitude it promised. The only oddity was the field scarecrows, crude figures in tattered flannel, standing sentinel over the corn. Up close, Alice shuddered. The scarecrow's hands were disturbingly detailed, bony, each finger joint articulated with twine. Mark laughed it off, joking about the farmer's macabre sense of humor, but Alice couldn't forget the way the largest scarecrow seemed to watch them with hollow, sunken eyes. Their unease grew as they settled in. At night, the wind howled through the fields, and sometimes Alice swore she heard something rattling in the darkness, like sticks, or bones, knocking together. One afternoon, driven by dread and curiosity, Mark pulled apart the smallest scarecrow. Beneath the straw and burlap, he uncovered a child's femur, clean of flesh but unmistakably real. The police were called, but their investigation was cursory. The property's previous owner had vanished years ago, and the bones, they said, were surely historic. Days passed. The couple tried to ignore the scarecrows, but their numbers seemed to grow. At dusk, Alice spotted a new figure at the edge of the property, taller, its bones less yellowed, a sickening patch of scalp and hair still clinging to the skull. That night, something scraped against the farmhouse windows. Mark, flashlight in hand, found muddy footprints on the porch, and a dirty, human finger wedged in the doorframe. Sleep became impossible. Alice awoke to the sound of whispering from the fields, voices pleading, crying, promising revenge. When Mark disappeared, Alice ran outside and found him, propped among the scarecrows, his body stuffed with straw, his eyes wide and frozen with terror. As dawn broke, Alice realized the field was hungry, and the scarecrows would never stop multiplying as long as the farmhouse stood. She turned and fled, the rattling of bones and whispers of the dead echoing behind her, knowing she would never escape what watched from the field.